top global human rights group hands over report to chief advisor. Report says Hasina directly ordered enforced disappearances, killings. Departing Saudi Ambassador Isa Youssef Isa Al Duhailan honored with medal for diplomatic excellence for playing important role in Bangladesh's economy. European Union promises full support to Bangladesh's election commission for a free, fair and transparent election, informs EU ambassador. BNP acting chairman Tariq Rahman warns party activists that isolation from the public brings same fate as 5th August. Over 3 lakh people crossed from southern Gaza into the north. UN warns that need on the ground remain immense. And Bangladesh under-19 women's team end their T20 World Cup mission with a victory against West Indies in Kuala Lumpur. Assalamu alaikum, I'm Tulika Molika Das, welcoming you all to News at 10. You have just heard the highlights. Let's move on to the details. The students of 7 colleges announced to withdraw their next program after a meeting with Home Affairs Advisor, Lieutenant General retired Muhammad Jahangir Alam Chaudhry and Information and Broadcasting Advisor Nahid Islam at the Secretariat today. Emerging from the meeting, Dhaka College student Mainul Islam told reporters that government showed their positive attitude to their demands and met several of those by now. Labour and Employment Advisor Brigadier General retired Dr. Shakat Hussain said arrears of all workers of Beximco Industrial Park will be paid by February. The advisor came up with the announcement at a press conference held at the Secretariat in Dhaka today. Earlier, he attended a meeting of the Advisory Council Committee to review the labour and business situation of Beximco Industrial Park. Advisor Shakat said the arrears of Beximco workers will be paid after selling the mortgaged shares of Beximco Pharma and Shinepukur Ceramics. The advisor also said an investigation would be conducted to determine how these loans were approved. He said that this loan issue is a larger scandal than the theft of 1 billion reserves from Bangladesh Bank. Human Rights Watch has handed a report on the July uprising to Chief Advisor Professor Muhammad Yunus, saying that officers had told them the ousted Bangladesh dictator Sheikh Hasina directly ordered enforced disappearances and killings. Our HRW delegation, led by Elaine Pearson, Asia Director of the world's most respected human rights group, called on Professor Muhammad Yunus and praised the interim government for its reform initiatives and the efforts to improve the rights situation in the country. Highlighting that establishing rights was the core principle during the July-August monsoon revolution, the HRW Asia chief said Bangladesh's ordinary people now realize the importance of human rights in every sphere of life. The HRW recommended the disbanding of the Rapid Action Battalion, saying its officers who were responsible for killings and enforced disappearances should be held accountable for their crimes. There needs to be some accountability, she said. Chief Advisor Professor Yunus lauded the efforts of HRW during Sheikh Hasina's dictatorship, saying its reports during the past 16 years unveiled the widespread crimes committed by the regime. He said the RAB has publicly apologized for its crimes, but the individual officers responsible for extrajudicial killings and enforced disappearances should face trials and be punished. Pearson said the security forces were politicized during Sheikh Hasina's 2009 to 2024 rule, and they acted like they were ruling party cadres. It needs systematic reforms, she said. Chief Advisor Professor Yunus said they are committed to openness and transparency. The Chief Advisor said that he had called for creating a safe zone for tens of thousands of displaced Rohingyas in their homeland in Rakhine. He hoped the UN, the international communities and the main rebel group, the Arakan Army, would guarantee security for the safe zone. Two major companies in the United Arab Emirates, Abu Dhabi Ports Group and Mazda, rolled out plans to invest in port development management and logistics and the renewable energy sectors in Bangladesh. CEO of Abu Dhabi Ports Group, Ahmad Ibrahim Al-Mitawa, and Mazda's Asia-Pacific Region Development and Investment Head, Fatima Al-Matloum Al-Suwaidi, came up with the investment proposals when they called on Chief Advisor Professor Mohammad Yunus at the State Guest House, Jamuna, today. Appreciating the investment proposals, the Chief Advisor said Bangladesh is ready for business. Abu Dhabi Ports Group is the fourth major port handlers and logistics company after DP World of UAE, AP Moller Maersk of Denmark and Red Sea Gateway Terminal of Saudi Arabia to express interest in Bangladesh's port management in less than a week. Abu Dhabi Ports Group has expressed interest in developing one of the proposed 3 bay terminals through financing, operating and maintaining container and multi-purpose terminals and facilities under a joint venture with the Chittagong Port Authority. Group CEO Al-Mitawa praised the welcoming attitude of Bangladeshi authorities and hoped its investment would help increase ship movement in Bangladeshi ports. Renewable energy company Mazda proposed to invest $500 million in reclaimed land on the coast to set up a 250-megawatt solar power project. UAE Ambassador to Bangladesh Abdullah Ali Al-Hamoudi, High Representative of the Chief Advisor Khalilur Rahman and Senior Secretary for SDG Affairs Lamia Murshid were also present on the occasion. Abdullah Ali Al-Hamoudi handed over an invitation from Dubai ruler to the Chief Advisor to attend the World Government Summit in the UAE in February. Railway advisor Muhammad Fazul Kabir Khan has said it is regrettable that the strike continues even after the logical demands of the railway running staff were met. He made the remarks this morning while briefing reporters at Komolapur railway station in the capital. The advisor urged railway running staff to call off their strike and sit-in discussions. He said most of the demands of the running staff have been met. The discussion is open to negotiating demands for rest, the advisor added. The running staff's agitation causes severe suffering for the passengers. Many travelers who did not know about the strike faced severe sufferings when they arrived at the Komolapur station. The strike, initiated by railway running staff from last midnight, has paralyzed train operations nationwide. Passengers who have cancelled their journey online have reported various complaints of not being able to refund their tickets. Komolapur railway station managers said that the ticket money collected from the counter is being returned to the passengers after ending the journey time. Meanwhile, the government launched Bangladesh Road Transport Corporation (BRTC) bus services at some important rail routes for passengers transportation as nationwide railway communications are being disrupted due to work abstention of the railway running staff. Passengers could travel by the BRTC bus services with their purchased rail tickets. Finance advisor Dr. Salahuddin Ahmed said the logical demands of railway employees have been fulfilled as much as possible. He said this to journalists after a meeting of the Advisory Council Committee on Government Purchase at the Secretariat today. The advisor has questioned the grounds of the movement of railway employees. He said there will be no crisis of goods during the upcoming Ramadan. The stock of rice and wheat has been ensured, added the advisor. Out Outgoing Saudi Arabian ambassador to Bangladesh, Isa Al Duhailan, has been honored by Bangladesh Diplomatic Excellence Medal for his role in promoting bilateral ties, increasing Saudi investment in Bangladesh and manpower export. Foreign advisor Tawhid Hussain handed over the medal to the envoy at the Foreign Service Academy in the capital today. Foreign Secretary Mohammad Jashimuddin was present at that time. The foreign advisor said manpower export to Saudi Arabia from Bangladesh did not stop fully during the global COVID pandemic due to the role of Ambassador Isa Al Duhailan. The envoy played vital role to promote visa issuance, Saudi investment and increase in bilateral trade. Isa Al Duhailan took the charge of ambassador to Bangladesh in March 2020. Election Commissioner A.M.M. Nasiruddin at Agargaon in the capital today. At that time, the Chief Election Commissioner said the EU envoy has suggested reforms. First of all, the Election Commission is taking all-out preparations to present a fair and transparent election, he added.
In Bangladesh, and I have come with a message of support for the reform ambitions of the interim government, for the holding of elections in a transparent manner, in line with international standards, and also to ask the Chief Election Commissioner what the European Union can do to support him and Bangladesh at this extremely important moment.
ডেমোক্রেটিক ট্রানজিশনের জন্য যে নির্বাচনটা হবে তার জন্য আমরা কতটুকু প্রস্তুত আছি, কিভাবে আমরা প্রস্তুতি নিচ্ছি, আমাদের ভোটার রেজিস্ট্রেশন থেকে আরম্ভ করে শেষ পর্যন্ত এগিয়ে যাওয়ার জন্য যে প্রস্তুতিগুলো আছে টাইমলাইন কীরকম হবে ইত্যাদি জানতে চেয়েছেন, আমাদের প্রস্তুতি সম্পর্কে জানতে চেয়েছেন। আর জানতে চেয়েছেন ওনারা যেটা বলেছেন যে এই বাংলাদেশের এই অগ্রযাত্রায় ওনারা সাহায্য করতে প্রস্তুত, সব ধরনের সহায়তা ওনারা দিতে প্রস্তুত। ওনারা চান যে এটা ডেমোক্রেটিক ট্রানজিশনটা হোক এবং হলে এই পথে আমাদের দরকার সহায়তা দরকার। They have assured us that they will do with us in this process.
The International Crimes Tribunal, ICT, today sent 3 policemen to jail in a crimes against humanity case filed over offences committed during the student-led July-August mass uprising. The 3 policemen are former Additional Deputy Commissioner ADC of Dhaka Metropolitan Polices, DMP's Mirpur Division Moinul Islam, former officer in charge operations of Shahbag Police Station Muhammad Arshad Hussain, and Assistant Sub-Inspector ASI Chonchol Kumar. The 3-member tribunal led by Justice Muhammad Ghulam Murtuza Majumdar passed the order showing the trio arrested in the crimes against humanity case. BNP Acting Chairman Tariq Rahman has said that if people are not with the political party, then there is no success of that party. If any party or individual is isolated from the people, its consequences will be like August 5th. He said this while speaking virtually at workshops organized in Khulna, Satkira and Bagherhat districts today. Tariq Rahman instructed the party leaders and activists to present the 31 points of the party for the reform of the state to the people. Brazilian ambassador to Bangladesh, Paulo Fernando Dias Ferreira, met a BNP delegation today. The meeting was held at the BNP chairperson's Gulshan political office this morning. BNP Secretary General Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir led the delegation. BNP Standing Committee member Amir Khusru Mahmood Chaudhry and organizing secretary Shama Ubaid were present at the meeting. The 29th edition of the Dhaka International Trade Fair, DITF, is becoming more vibrant with just a few days left for its end, with the growing number of visitors alongside huge buying and and selling of commodities. Since the DITF is set to end on January 31st, a huge number of visitors throng the fair premises at Bangladesh-China Friendship Exhibition Center in Purbachal every day, braving the chilling weather much to the delight of the sellers. DITF organizers and participants said that there is a demand for both domestic products as well as foreign products at the fair. This year, 3 separate stalls were named after Julai Chottor, Chhotrish Chottor and Youth Pavilion. Various slogans, graffiti and banners of the July Revolution are being displayed here. People of all classes watch these with great interest. Besides, some other special features of the fair are the concept of Senior Citizens Corner, Sourcing Zone, Women and Entrepreneurs Corner and Children's Park.
জুলাই বিপ্লবে গণতন্ত্র, মানবাধিকার এবং ন্যায় বিচার পুনরুদ্ধারে নেতৃত্ব দিয়েছেন, জীবন উৎসর্গ করেছেন ছাত্র তরুণরা। নতুন বাংলাদেশ গড়ার লক্ষ্যে যুব ও ক্রীড়া মন্ত্রণালয়ের উদ্যোগে দেশব্যাপী চলছে তারুণ্যের উৎসব 2025। দেশের যুব সমাজকে ঐক্যবদ্ধ করার লক্ষ্যে এসো দেশ বদলাই, পৃথিবী বদলাই প্রতিপাদ্য সামনে রেখে চলছে তারুণ্যের উৎসব। বাংলাদেশ কাবাডি ফেডারেশন আয়োজন করছে অনূর্ধ্ব 18 যুব কাবাডি প্রতিযোগিতা। 20 থেকে 23 জানুয়ারি উপজেলা পর্যায়ে, 25 থেকে 29 জানুয়ারি জেলা পর্যায়ে এবং 3 থেকে 8 ফেব্রুয়ারি বিভাগীয় পর্যায়ে হবে এই প্রতিযোগিতা। সারা দেশ থেকে বাছাই করা সেরা খেলোয়াড়রা 8টি জোনে ভাগ হয়ে 12 থেকে 18 ফেব্রুয়ারি ঢাকার পল্টন ময়দানে লড়বে জাতীয় পর্যায়ে। তারুণ্যের উৎসবে আপনি মেতে উঠুন কাবাডির সাথে।
Let's move on to the international news. More than 3 lakh people have crossed from southern Gaza into the north as the United Nations warns that needs on the ground remain immense. Many of the returnees